It's Thursday, real life stories of the impossible. I'm Alain Nu, the man who knows. And, there are buildings in America in which they don't have a 13th floor. Did you hear about that? You go into the elevator, you see it floor 11, floor 12, and then suddenly it jumps to floor 14. No 13th floor. But technically, the 14th floor is the 13th floor. So if they ever put you on a 14th floor, be wary. There are people who think that 13 is an unlucky number. They're fearful of the number 13. It's actually it's a scientific term called triskaidekaphobia. Fear of the number 13. Why is that? They say that 13 people at a table is considered unlucky. Something bad happens to you on Friday the 13th. Go figure. Right? Why is that? Why are people fearful of the number 13? Well, if you like the stories that I tell you and the things that we talk about here on this channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's a new channel, so we need your support. We're halfway to our goal, so keep it coming. Let your friends know about it. We have fun here. So what was I saying? I was saying that 13 is an interesting number because it's considered unlucky across the board when you think about it, and yet the United States of America thinks of the 13 as not necessarily so unlucky. There are 13 original colonies that are associated with America. And so that being said, you get a lot of 13 going on. So I propose that maybe we can examine this. We've been talking about the dollar bill the past couple of episodes. We talked about the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill, but let's talk about that pyramid a little bit more. You'll see that there, if you look real closely, and you'll need a magnifying glass for this, there are 13 steps that go from the very bottom of the pyramid to the Eye of Providence. There's not just 13 steps to mentalism, there are 13 steps to the Eye of Providence. Yeah, and then also if you look on the side of the seal, okay, so on the side of what's called the Great Seal, in fact, if you look real closely, it actually says the Great Seal right at the very bottom there. I don't know if you've ever even noticed that. But over on this side, right over here on this side, there's actually a string of pearls, and that's really hard to see on this camera. But you see the string of pearls coming off this Great Seal and going right up to the edge. That string of pearls, 13 pearls. This camera is not good enough to actually look at that, but if you look over on this side, you'll see another 13 pearls, string of pearls going from the right side of the presidential seal all the way to the edge. And so 13 pearls on both sides. Furthermore, there's lots of 13s on here. I'm going to skip over some of them, but let's go straight to the eagle. Oh, here's the eagle. The eagle has in its right talon an olive branch. It's clutching an olive branch that has what? 13 leaves and 13 olives if you look really closely. Again, these are things where have you ever read the side of an aspirin bottle? It's technically impossible to read the side of an aspirin bottle after you're 50 years old. So anyway, 13 stripes on the breastplate of the eagle, if you look close. And then furthermore, there are 13, if you look really close, you'll see that there are 13 stars above its head, consisting of one star that creates a symbol known as glory. And the glory symbol is a symbol that is a 6-pointed star consisting of 13 stars. Interesting, huh? How is it that the United States is so connected to the number 13? Well, perhaps it has something to do with the fact that there are 13 phases of the lunar cycle, and the fact that Benjamin Franklin and I think even George Washington went to the same church in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, which had a telescope in it, because their goal was to see if whether or not Christianity could somehow be merged with the stars. So either astronomy or astrology was connected to it, perhaps because of all of the sun worship that was going on. Somebody like Benjamin Franklin or somebody said, well, 13 is a mystical number because it consists of the 13 phases of the moon. And because we're a new country, perhaps we are about to embark on a new system of understanding ourselves. These are my little theories, by the way. These aren't true theories. They're basically theories that I've thought about just simply because, was it that we came up with 13 because there were just 13 leaders that could lead 13 colonies? Or perhaps was there a reason to choose the number 13? Please comment below and let me know your thoughts. These are my real life stories of the impossible. I'm Alain Nu. I'm the man who knows. I don't know everything, but I always know eventually. Please also subscribe to my newsletter by going to my website at themanwhoknows.tv. It's a newsletter that comes to you usually monthly or bi-monthly, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow about more of the same. All right, take care. Have a great day.